Interesting discussion, and being mindful of time, I won't take up too much time here at the start. I know we've got quite a mix of cultures, backgrounds, nationalities here, but are there any Sri Lankans here? No? Yes, one here, right. Yeah, that's fantastic. Or a couple, maybe, a few more owning up now. I'm surprised you didn't correct Mr. Lovegrove on one of his statements about me. I don't think I am the world record holder in one-day international dismissals anymore. I think Kumar Sangakkara beat me in the World Cup. So we need to update our records, mate. I'm sorry about that, but I'm surprised the Sri Lankans didn't jump up and down there when they heard that. But look, terrific to be here. I've been brand ambassador with the University of Wollongong, which is just located south of Sydney in New South Wales. For 7 years I've been in that role, and it's something that I'm thrilled and honoured to be fulfilling. A variety of touch points. We've had a strategic focus from the university into India, which in a number of ways I've helped support the organisation as we've moved in there. Obviously we've been here for 22 years or so, and coming over here annually for a variety of events is something that I always look forward to, and education is of paramount importance to me and my family. I'm from a family of teachers. My father was a teacher and then became Director of Education in the region that we live. My mother was a teacher. My brothers are teachers. So education is certainly, as I say, a high level of importance in my life, be it as a youngster or now. So to be able to come along and be a part of something like this is terrific. To be asked to talk to our university, and I say our as in UOWD, as part of my role as ambassador for the uni, to be invited to come along and talk to our leaders, our young up-and-coming leaders that you've been earmarked for and shown a desire and an application to wanting to improve and learn not just the curriculum but everything else that goes with that, and the opportunities that leadership bestows upon you is very exciting. I just sort of really quickly touch on some of the leaders that I was very fortunate to have in my former life as a cricketer, and some of their the takeaways that I had from them. I had three main leaders in my cricketing career. The first one was Mark Taylor, was the first captain that I played under. And Mark was a guy that was a wonderful communicator. He was a guy that used to, we went away on my first ever tour as I was the reserve wicketkeeper. I was the 17th player picked out of 17 players. So I just got on the tour and I knew that I wasn't one of the main team members. I was going to be reserve often. And Mark sat down one-on-one with every player at the start of the tour. And after his meeting with me, I left that meeting feeling as important as Shane Warne or Glenn McGrath or Steve Waugh. He simply gave me my responsibilities, he gave me my job description, if you like, what I had to do on the tour as part of the touring group, and he gave me accountability, I guess. So that gave me a lot of value, put a lot of value in me being not a reserve, but a significant member of contributing to that team's success. So, be a great communicator. Steve Waugh was the next one. He wasn't quite so much the communicator verbally. He was more just a leader by actions. And he just got in and trained and played with fight and determination. And he was someone who we just were sort of drawn along with because of his leadership style of just getting out there and doing it. And then we had Ricky Ponting, who was a little bit of a blend of both. He started to learn the skill of communication in leadership, and he certainly had that drive and get in and do it sort of attitude, which was a more Steve Waugh-like. So he was a bit of a blend of both. But if there's three words that I think that I learnt along the journey of playing under those leaders and being in around successful teams, it was three words that I remember: belief, and trust and hope in leadership. And I'll just very quickly to belief as a leader, I think you need to, if you're asking a team of people to come with you on a journey, you've got to make sure that they know you believe in them. And Steve Waugh certainly instilled that in me. He asked me, in a one-day international, I was batting down at number 7, and in a final, he walked up to me and said, I want you to open the batting today. Why was that? He simply said, I believe you're the right man to do it. Our openers haven't been doing it. I believe you're the right man to do it. And just that coming from the guy that I idolised and was my leader, that gave me that belief. I think with trust, if you're wanting people to come with you, you need to show them that you absolutely trust what you're saying to them. And I learnt a wonderful story about the great Mahatma Gandhi, the great ideological and political leader, and a mother taking her son to see the great Mahatma Gandhi and saying to him, please sir, can you tell my son to stop eating sugar? He's unhealthy, his weight's an issue, and it's a strong requirement that he stops eating sugar. Can you tell him to stop eating sugar? To which Gandhi looks at the son, looks back at the mother and says, go away, come back and see me in 2 weeks. Which the lady does, a bit perplexed, comes back, says, can you tell him to stop eating sugar? To which Gandhi says, stop eating sugar. And the mother says, why didn't you say that 2 weeks ago? And Gandhi said, because 2 weeks ago I was still eating sugar. If you want to say something and you want to get someone to do something or be part of that journey, you've got to show trust that you really believe in what you're asking them to do, and total unconditional commitment to it. And the last one is hope. They say 40 days people can go without food. 8 days you can survive without water. I think it's 7 minutes or so generally without air. But not for 1 second will someone survive without hope. And it's a wonderful quote. As a leader, you've always got to provide hope and direction for those that you're trying to take on this journey, in whatever environment it may be it sporting, be it cultural groups, be it charitable groups, wherever it may be, even in your own family. You've got to always have hope and light at the end of the tunnel for those that you're trying to take along with you. So a few little things that I remember picking up through my cricketing days, and certainly the opportunities that came my way around cricket. But I do thank you again on behalf of all the panel for having us here today, and I think we should pop right into it and get into some good hearty discussion. I look forward to it. Thank you.